Come on in, loved and lovable crew. Come on in, loved and lovable crew. I'm gonna use these socks to wipe off these cameras. Come on in, loved and lovable crew today. You're so amazing. We're back for today's midday boost. Come on in, folks. You're loved and lovable. You're loved and lovable, Jahan, Quincy. You're loved and lovable. Oh, happy Rose, happy Rose, happy Rose, happy Rose, happy Rose, happy Rose, happy Rose. Come on in. I haven't even sipped my coffee yet. I'm running a bit late today because I jumped right out of a wonderful cleansing and restorative bath. Good to see you. You're loved and lovable, Quincy Keith, every day, no matter what, no matter who. Grandmaster Poet Rain, you're loved and lovable. You've always been loved and lovable. You're always going to be loved and lovable no matter what. No one can change that. Hi, good morning. You're loved and lovable. No one can change that about you. No one can maneuver around that. I'm going to start off today with some affirmations. We'll be here for about 45 minutes to an hour. I want to thank everybody who's joining over. You're welcome, my love. I want to thank everybody who's joining over on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter today. Oh, and YouTube. Welcome back, YouTube. Ivan Reyes was here yesterday. I do these sessions every day at 12 noon Eastern and also 8 p.m. Eastern to hold space for love and positivity and good vibrations. All of us need good vibrations in this life, even if we have holes in our socks. I do have a hole in my sock, a big hole in this particular pair of socks. We still hold space for positive vibrations. What are you grateful for today in your life? I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for water. I would encourage everybody as part of the midday boost. When was the last time you had a glass of water? Everybody, please go to your kitchen, run to your kitchen and get a glass of water. Maybe something coffee related if you're into that. We're holding space for encouragement, inspiration, love, community, support. We're holding space for life. We're holding space for abundance. The reconciliation of peace and unity between my mom, sister, and myself. Yes, that's what we're holding space for today, and we're grateful for that. Quincy's just grateful. I know, we're so grateful to be alive today. Life is so good to us, and life has been good for us in so many different ways. All right, I'm gonna jump into the affirmations because I also have some guests maybe coming up today to share what's happening with their businesses and their love. Finding a comfortable seat here in the middle of the day. For a lot of people, they've been on their day jobs or their adulting responsible jobs for the last 3 or 4 hours. And so I hold these at lunchtime so people on the East Coast and the people who are waking up on the West Coast can just get a good dose of good energy for the heart. Today I affirm that I honor my truth. Today I affirm that I have everything that I need. Today I affirm that I am enough. Today I affirm that I am, like Quincy Keith, just grateful. Today I affirm that I choose to go with the flow. Today I affirm that I am confident. I am present. I am supported. I am worthy. I let go of what does not serve me. All of the ideas, beliefs, all of the thoughts I have, all of the situational things around me, all of the people, all of the family, all of the strangers on the internet, all of my internet friends that do not serve my highest good and my highest purpose towards love. I just let that go. Empty, empty, empty. Empty, empty, empty. Empty, empty, empty of everything that does not serve me. I have a choice today about how I'm going to move through this Wednesday. Yeah, don't forget to share the room. I forgot to share the room over on the good old TikTok. Don't forget to share the room if this is powerful for you and powerful to you. But I empty, 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 and purge myself as I move forward in the day, recognizing that I have a choice about how I live my personal experience and my personal life as an inside job. I choose to just empty myself of any thoughts, any events, any circumstances, any ideas, any blockages that just simply do not serve what I'm working for. Thank you for sharing, Grandmaster. You're loved and lovable. And how would your life change today if you believed truly that you were loved and lovable, everybody? How would the world change if everybody under the sound of my voice shared with 5 people in real life or on the internet that they are loved and lovable? That is my Dr. Flow challenge. Please, in your live streams today and in your text messages and as you're scrolling through Twitter and Instagram and tending to your adult responsibilities, please tell 5 people as a challenge that they are loved and lovable, and mean it from your heart. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to necessarily love everybody. If you want unconditional love, you need to hang out with Quincy Keith. I'm not an unconditional kind of lover. Quincy Keith loves unconditionally. We talk about it all the time. I don't. Quincy Keith is unconditional love. I am simply proclaiming to the world that everyone in their own special way is loved and lovable, no matter what. Because I think it's more important that folks love themselves first, and then out of the abundance of their heart, everything else will flow. But, we all love differently, and sometimes we get into issues when we think that everybody should love us the same. That's not necessarily how life operates. I now affirm on today that I am strong. Welcome to the stage, Poppy Water. I am patient. I affirm that I trust my process. Not really trying to become Beyonce or John Legend or Luther Vandross or Diana Ross today. Not trying to become Taylor Swift. Not trying to become Barack Obama, Michelle Obama. Not trying to become Aretha Franklin. Not trying to become Toni Morrison. Not trying to become Jim Henson. Not trying to become Ogun's Garden. Being firmly planted in our great I am. Unmovable, unshakable, unconquerable. We trust our process. A lot of people will be upset today, or they will upset themselves today trying to be over involved in someone else's process, trying to tell other people what to do. Welcome, Deborah Cox, if that's the real you. How did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. I love myself, I affirm. I also affirm today that I'm doing my best. Thank you for sharing the live, Sean Marie. You're loved and lovable no matter what. I also affirm today that I respect my journey. I affirm that I am rich not only in money and finances, but I'm also rich in the gladness of my heart. I am rich in the gladness of my heart. I am abundant today on this Thursday, August 24th, in the abundance of my heart. Thank you, Poppy Water, for sharing over on the WhatsApp network. I also recognize today that I choose to find happiness in my life. I know that what I'm looking for is looking back for me. Thank you, Quincy, for sharing the live. I really appreciate you. Out of the night that covers me, out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I've not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeoning of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade. And yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me always unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Thank you for following, Teague. I am the master. And that is something that you have to take control of in your life every day. That's why I show up every day. I don't care how many people come in here to watch me. I'm watching me. I'm choosing to deliberately manifest all of the good that I want to see in my life by my choices, by my action, by my love in action. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. Has anybody ever tried to punish you in this life? Thank you for the roses. Happy rose, happy rose, happy rose, happy rose, happy rose, happy rose. Has anyone in your life ever tried to punish you? Has anyone tried to punish you, tried to make you feel less than who you really are? Thank you, Christine. You're loved and lovable. Has anybody tried to diminish you, subjugate you, or oppress you in your happiness? Have they tried to say, if you keep being happy in the ways you are? Oh yes, a lot. Don't worry about it. This poem from the 1800s says, it matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. People will keep a long, long list of all the reasons why you should not have your dream. Ask me how I know. These people have names, folks. They always trying to, sometimes they say it directly, but most of the time they're doing things like withholding their likes and their love. Or, has anybody ever been around you with a kind of energy? Grandmaster Poet Rain says yes. Can I pin in here? I don't know if I can pin in here. I can throw you some fire though. Oh yes. Who does she think he is? Who does he think he is? Who do they think they are? Sniffing always around. But it matters not how they want to hold you back. I want you to know today that you are the master of your fate and the captain of your soul. Allegedly, I've heard you only live here once. And so it matters how you show up in your life today on a Thursday. And I'm just here to charge you. Drop me in the comments on the Dr. Flow's Motivation Index. On a scale from 0 to 10, how motivated are you towards your dreams today? I want to see the numbers in the chat today. I'm coming with a different kind of fire today. Maybe Grandmaster Poet Rain brought it into the room. On a scale of 0 to 10, I want to encourage Poppy Water to do the same. How motivated are you towards your dreams today? Because you're not motivated every day. On a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being like I'm really, 7. Oh yes, loved and lovable. Don't give up. On a scale of 0 to 10, how motivated are you today? I'm probably about a 7 as well. I want to be an 8. And because I'm the master of my fate and the captain of my soul, I want to be an 8 today. I want to reach out for all of the dreams. It was a bit of a 4. Great. Grandmaster said I was a bit of a 4, but I'm feeling a 9 right now, and I will carry that throughout the day. Yes, 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 yes. I'm a 7, but I'm gonna take the sip of this coffee and I'll turn into an 8. Oh, I had one more thing I want to share with you before I hand it over to Poppy Water, and then I'll do the chakra, the 7-day pillar challenge in our community. But I did make notes in the tub this morning about how today, as my share, and I hope that everybody, even if you don't have access to TikTok Lives to share your magic, everyone has access to Facebook Lives. Everyone has access to Instagram Live. So even if you don't have an agent or you don't have the numbers behind you to produce your own content, I want you to know that you're still able to tell someone today that they're loved and lovable, that they've always been loved and lovable, and they're always going to be loved and lovable no matter what. But today we're going to delve into the topic that's at the core of our existence and potential, our gifts and our callings. Imagine for a moment that life is like a grand stage, and each one of us is a unique performer armed with very distinct gifts, right? Very unique gifts. No one can be a Poppy Water better than Poppy Water. No one can be a Dr. Flo better than Dr. Flo. No one can be a better Quincy than Quincy. No one can be a better Grandmaster than Grandmaster. I don't care what they tell you. Nobody can be a better you than you. Ever. But they got more technology. They have the iPhone 20 and I only have the iPhone 2. Doesn't matter. Okay? No one can be a better you than you. Okay? We're all armed as a unique performer with distinct gifts. And these gifts are not just skills or talents, but they're the very essence of what makes us exceptional. Just as a painter wields a brush and creates a masterpiece, each of us holds a special tool set that enables us to contribute to the world in our own way. Yet possessing these gifts is just the beginning. The true magic happens when we align our gifts with our higher callings. Now, if you don't know what a calling is today, because it may be a little woo-woo for you, and I'll be done soon, a calling is that deep, resonating purpose that beckons us to use our gifts for the greater good. It's that tiny inner voice that urges us to step into our power and make a difference. Drop some fire emojis in the chat if you're wanting to make a difference in the world. I am a difference maker here. I know that my presence on this live makes a difference in the hearts of people. Drop some fire if you know that you are a risk taker and a difference maker. Oh yes, I see you, Grandmaster. Risk taker and I lost my prompt, but a risk taker, a dream maker, and whatever I said initially that got these fire emojis out. Think about a time when you've been engrossed in an activity and you were so consumed by it that the hours just flew by. You ever been doing something that you love and the time just passed? You're like, oh my God, I was having so much fun. That's a sensation of being in alignment with your gifts and your calling. When we follow this path, life becomes a symphony of purpose and success becomes a natural byproduct. However, the journey of discovering our gifts and callings isn't always straightforward. To discover your gifts and your callings, you need to go within and apply introspection, courage, and an openness to the freshness of life. You have to be willing to explore new horizons. Personally in my life, I'm doing things that I've never done. I've never live streamed this much in my life. I've never reached out to collaborators this much. I never talked to this many people in pursuit of my dream and my higher calling of letting the 800,000 people who don't want to live today. There's 800,000 people who will not live through the rest of the year. I have to let them know personally that they are loved and lovable. 800,000 people unalive themselves every year, which means that by the end of the day, 2,191 people will no longer be on the planet. Wouldn't it be nice if you text someone today or went live today and told someone in your community that I don't even know that they're loved and lovable, that they've always been loved and lovable, and that they're always going to be loved and lovable? This is the new horizons that we're stepping into, and we must be willing to break free from social norms and expectations. I told you, they look at me all the time like I got 3 heads. Loved and lovable? What the hell is that? It's a vibration. It's a sensation of success. It is a knowledge and knowing that the universe is taking care of me, and I'm taking care of me because I'm loved and lovable. We must be willing to break free from social norms and expectations and instead listen to the whispers of our heart. Drop in the chat, what is whispering in your heart today? What is whispering deep down? What is talking to you, and what is it saying? Remember that the world often tries to fit us into predefined boxes. Like I told y'all before, they want me to just, thank you JC McCarthy. Welcome JC Mac. They want me to just be a singer. They want me to just be a speaker. They want me to just be an alleged black man. They want me to just be all these things, but the world often tries to fit us into predefined boxes, but our callings know no such limits. Your true calling and your higher purpose is not limited at all. And you gotta be very, very mindful and careful when you start surrounding yourself with the people that Diane Carroll called the limited ones look like. The limited ones are the people that when you share with them one of your biggest ideas for making millions of dollars, they go, well, how you gonna do it? You know? Don't surround yourself with limited people. Naysayers and detractors and people who whisper in corners about your success or your demise. Realize that your callings have no limit. It's people that try to box you in and tell you who you are. But you and your soul, you're limitless forevermore, no matter what. Loved and lovable. Remain fearless, whispers in mind, no matter how scary it may appear. Grandmaster Poet Rain is called to remaining fearless in the face of all kinds of challenges and adversities. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. May we fuck fear today. May we fuck fear. This false evidence appearing real. Fear, F-E-A-R. False evidence appearing real. I have no reason to believe that success is not mine, that it's not coming to me. It's only false evidence that makes me think that I cannot have everything and all the good that I desire. So we must, yes, Grandmaster, we must remain fearless. What's coming up for me is that as live streamers and content producers, sometimes, I'm not sure if this has ever happened to you, Grandmaster, it certainly happened to me. Sometimes I'm talking to a room that's empty, you know? 16 people here, 0 people on Instagram, and I don't know who's over on the other platforms on YouTube and Facebook, but sometimes we talk to empty rooms. Sometimes we talk to empty people. But we got to remain fearless. Do our assignment. Drink our water and mind our business. Because our callings don't know the limits that people do. It's easy to get lost in the noise of comparison and self-doubt, but here's the truth. Your gifts are uniquely yours, and your calling is distinct from anyone else. You have to embrace your individuality, for it's what sets you apart and empowers you to make an impact that no one else can. Moreover, your gifts and your callings evolve over time. So if you've been living for a long time, I'm pushing 40. I know I don't look it. My gifts and my callings have changed. We have to be open to the God of change. God is change. God is evolution. God is always becoming me if you believe in that. It's essential to cultivate a growth mindset, be adaptable to that change, And as you discover new facets of your gifts and uncover deeper levels and layers of your calling, you'll find the courage to step into uncharted territories and explore the vastness of your potential. So today I want to urge everybody to just embark on self-discovery. So many of us are nosy, right? I think social media made us very, very nosy. We are often overly concerned with what other people are doing and what they're saying. But I want to call us today into the heart, and into a self-discovery. Take time today to identify, even on paper, what your gifts are. Dirty Dan, welcome back, man. You're loved and lovable. You've always been loved and lovable. You're always going to be loved and lovable, no matter what. I can't even change it. I can't even change it. But listen to that calling that stirs your soul and have the courage to follow it. What's coming up for you, Poppy Water?
Yes. Okay, since up there, welcome in, beautiful people. Today, I pulled a general reading card, and it was all about not lying to yourself, not lying. And not so much as like not lying, but more about like being your authentic self. It's not as focused on you don't need to be lying. No, you don't need to be lying, and it's really focused on just being your authentic self. And that's the word that I was actually given earlier. And I think that we're in alignment today where we're saying show up as authentically and boldly. And I think a lot of people are lying to themselves. What the Spirit says, a lot of us are lying for ourselves about who we are. It's time to like step into who you are.
What do the lies say?
The lies are the programmings of who someone told you had to be, how somebody told you had to act. Like, it's given deprogram. There's some new downloads. It's given like you get a new brain. You get to be a new person. And you don't have to be an old story. Also, Spirit was urging me to tell people to think back into their past. And because some of those memories, you remember them differently, and you need to know that. So if it comes up, you need to follow the memory, and you'll learn that you remember it differently. But you need to know that. That's a collective reading. So I've been doing some thinking and things, and yeah, I really do. I don't have the pain I used to have when I thought of my past. So I think it's a good thing to look back and see how far you come without getting stuck there. Because the past can't touch you. Past touches me not. Hear the bird, amen, and me. The past can touch me not. Me disappearing. So just being here today, honestly, and you'll attract more people. The more authentic you are, the more attractive you are. People like real, because it reflects to them how they can be their real self. And we all need and want that encouragement. Be a walking example of your authentic self. That's the Spirit really urged for you to say. Just be authentic and stop lying for yourself. And there's people lying to us. There's people lying to us right now. There's a lot of liars. But half of them know that they lying, and the other half don't even know that they lying. Pray for clarity and strengthen your discernment, and you'll know who all this is. So I just offer that to the group. I love on y'all. I pray y'all have a beautiful day. It's nice being here with y'all. And I had a comment earlier from Maze Got It that says, I I know how you feel. So you gotta work on getting happy now. At least enjoy yourself on the climb up. And that's where I'm at. So I love on y'all. And that's what I got to say today. Thank y'all for coming in. And thank you, Maze got it. You definitely got that. And beloved, do you know what tati is? It's a Thai dish. Okay. Well, with that, those are all my questions I had. I hope you for that.
Thank you, Poppy Water. Poppy Water 33 across all platforms, everybody. I'm going to read 2 poems now, and then I'm going to open up the stage for, I think Quincy Keith wants to come by and let people know what is happening in his ecosystem of love over at Black Bucket Puppetry and beyond. Page 196 from Emergent Strategy. They say that if you want to hide the wisdom from people, you'll just put it into books. So I often read on camera and read from books because I want knowledge to be spread in the world for the happiness of our lives. All loved and lovable. Page 196 of Emergent Strategy. Stop hating a spell. Let me pull the weed up by the root and notice the soil that I stand on. Is this necessary vitriol? Is this what I choose now to rant on? Is there nothing to build and nothing to grow? No more to offer up? Nothing to know? Poppy Water's fidgeting outside the door. I don't know why he's fighting with the door, but he is. Come on. Let me pull the weed up by the root and notice the soil that I stand on. Is this necessary vitriol? Is this what I choose now to rant on? Is there nothing to build and nothing to grow? No more to offer up, nothing to know? Is there a way now that I could let go? Can I look in the mirror and love me more? Let me pull the weed up by the root and notice the soil that I stand on. Is this a necessary vitriol? Is this what I choose now to rant on? Is there nothing to build and nothing to grow? No more to offer up, nothing to know? Is there a way now that I could let go? Can I look in the mirror and love me more? Then y'all know I love the authenticity chant, because what the world needs is more authentic people. Poppy Water earlier was talking about the ways in which we lie to ourselves. It's one thing to lie to other people, but lying to yourself is a whole different monster. And it can really cause issues in your relationships. I don't really allow a lot of people to lie around me. Sure, you can lie to yourself, but I'm often recorded just so I can go, no, you didn't say that, you said this. You can lie to somebody else, you can't lie to me. I was there when it happened, right? Type vibes. But authenticity is going to get it done. Let me not posture, let me not front. Let me not say yes to lives I don't want. Let me not use words that don't mean a thing. Let me be fly as I am, no trying. Let me good for my heart, not my rep. Let me be still when I can't take a step. Don't let me get too caught creating my face. Let me just love me all over the place. Let me not posture. Let me not front. Let me not say yes to lives I don't want. Let me not use words that don't mean a thing. Tons of people are saying a lot of words. It's like, girl, what did you even say? Let me not use words that don't mean a thing. Let me be fly as I am, no trying. Let me good from my heart, not my rep. Let me be still when I can't take a step. Don't let me get too caught creating my face. Let me just love me all over the place. Y'all know that I've been taking our community every day at noon through Emotions Anonymous. A lot of us have emotional instability in our lives, myself included. My emotions pull me by the nose through these streets and often rob me at times of my highest good. And so I've been working the 12 steps of my emotions with the community. And I invite you to do some Just for Todays with me as we conclude before we open it up to all of our partners. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God, higher power, shamalama ding dong, cookie monster, and big bird. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today. And also, higher power, just for today, I will take care of my physical health. I will exercise my mind. I will read something spiritual. Just for today, I will do somebody a good turn and not get found out. If anyone knows of it, it will not count. I will do at least one thing that I don't want to do. And I will perform some small act of love for my neighbor. And also, just for today, I will try to go out of my way to be kind to someone I meet. I'll be considerate, talk low, and look as good as I can. I will not engage in unnecessary criticism or finding fault, nor try to improve or regulate anybody other than myself. And like I said, it's so easy to have opinions about how other people in your family and your friends or your lovers or your neighbors, it's so easy to have an opinion about what other people are doing and to get yourself over immersed in their story. But just for today, I will not engage in unnecessary criticism or finding fault, nor will I try to improve or regulate anybody except myself. All right, it's 45 minutes past the top of the hour. We've got some guests coming up. I don't know how this platform works to allow. I think you have to go live yourself, Quincy, to come up.
Yeah, go live.
If you go live, Quincy, then you'll be able to come up and chat. Quincy Keith is coming. He's part of QK Bay, and also part of our ecosystem of love with Love and Action Network. If anybody out there wants to collaborate with putting love in action, if you've got a burning desire, and I only want to work with passionate and enthusiastic people. If you're not passionate or enthusiastic and committed, you can stay right where you are. I mean that thing. If you are not passionate, enthusiastic, committed, and professional, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Many people have fallen on the pointy end of that spear with Dr. Flo. Dr. Flo is very professional, enthusiastic, passionate. And what was the other one I said? I may have smoked too much yesterday. We're leaving the room open for about 13 minutes more because I have meetings coming up. If you're looking for someone to help you coach in your business, to coach in your performance, if you're looking to be more comfortable on camera, you see that I have no issue just showing up here and being comfortable on camera with all of you. So if you are interested in manifesting your dreams. If you're a person who, on the Dr. Flow's motivational index, if you're sitting more at like a 5 or below, you probably need help. Thank you so much, Grandmaster. I'm gonna screenshot that too. Compassionate, enthusiastic, committed, and professional. Those are yours though. Mine are passionate, enthusiastic, committed, and professional. Yes. Compassion. I'm naturally around compassionate people, just by the law of attraction and vibration. So most people who show up in my life are natural givers because I don't let the takers hang around me that long. Okay. I'm looking for you live, Quincy. You have to be live. This is our first time doing this. So you have to be live. You're gonna hang for like I said, I got 11 minutes and I gotta go and make this trade.
You have to leave out of here, start your own individual live, and then we can guest you. You can only host with people who are already live.
So yeah, when you go live, you're gonna see a little button that says like host on the bottom. I mean, I have nowhere else to be for the next 11 minutes. So we'll work this out. This is our first time. What did we talk about in today's talk? We talked about branching into new horizons and doing new things. And I don't want anyone out there who's watching today or that'll watch the replays to be afraid of trying new things. What did it say? The journey of discovering your gifts and callings isn't always straightforward. Going live with your collaborators isn't always straightforward. It requires introspection, courage, and an openness to explore new horizons. P Love is live right now, and Rose Ruiz is live right now, but I don't see Quincy quite yet. Do you have the same screen I have? Okay, great. All right, then we'll just hang. That's great. Once again, if anybody's interested in clarity or life coaching, I'm also now offering spirituality coaching. If you need a spiritual practice and you need to figure out how to reconnect with higher power, this is not Christian based or anything like that. I survived that cult once, so I will not be putting anybody back into the Christian cult. But if you're interested in learning how to have a spiritual life path, I do coach that. If you need digital marketing and business development, if you need someone to help you build your online community through Discord servers, WhatsApp groups, and TikTok spaces, I would love to help coach you in that area. Yeah, listen, Grandmaster, we are not doing the cult of Christ anymore. There's some wonderful things that the mystical teacher Jesus did say. There is a copy in the house of a book that I have where it's just the words of Jesus. I do quote just the words of Jesus, but I also quote the words of Cookie Monster as well. Yum yum cookies, yum yum cookies. So just if you're looking for a spiritual path that's interfaith, if you're looking for a spiritual path that makes you feel better about your Thursday, I can do some spiritual coaching and counseling with you. Remote. I cost about as much as a medium pizza. So if you're wondering if you can afford my services to get free of entanglements, I cost about as much as a pizza. And welcome to the stage, Quincy Keith.
Hey.
How are you?
I thought you came. I'm lost.
It's all good. Listen, we held, look what they say, Motel 8, we kept the light on for you. How are you feeling this Thursday?
You know, drinking water, coffee every day.
What do you take in your coffee?
This cream. I
You do black coffee, no sugar or anything?
I drink black coffee.
You like your coffee like you like your men.
I like my men to be growing trees.
Oh, well.
Don't do that. Hold on, y'all. Don't do no faces because you know what?
Not.
You know what? Hold on. You know what? That's all right. I got a puppet for y'all. I'm already. I'm starting to do no faces. Papa Water, don't do that because you already. You know what? I got y'all.
Look,
See?
no, this is my lives are 18 plus, so you're safe here. Tell the people, we got 7 minutes to go. Tell the people what's happening in Black Bucket Puppetry today. I would like to, we didn't get to connect this morning because you and Grandmaster were doing an amazing live, loved and lovable. I was in the tub soaking, and Poppy Water didn't have a shirt on when we started because he was out on a jog. So what I want to start doing is to do our midday boost at noon every day like we've been doing, but leave the last 15 to 20 minutes for our partners and collaborators in Love and Action Network and also Back to Black and all the other sandboxes we play in. I want people to be able to pop up onto the lives and just let people know what's going down in the Brown on this Thursday, August the 24th.
So basically what I'm doing is in Black Bucket Puppetry in Clubhouse we did I did IBC, I Met Creature, y'all can look him up on everywhere with that. I did his thing on, did I do Back to Black? No, I didn't do Back to Black yet. On another thing, I did a podcast. I'm just trusting to see if these are going to work because eventually we'll do a book hub and, you know, the strike is still going on. So, me and James Earl Hardy, y'all look him up. He did the movie Big Boy Blues on BTS. We're going to try to see how we can do this. It might be pushed to next year. And, yeah, as far as, you know, and Black Bucket Puppetry, I've been making paper puppets after paper puppets after paper puppets after paper puppets. As you see, this is supposed to be part of it. I don't know the drag part was right here. Last night, I made this one. My fingers. Don't talk about puppet.
No, you're creative. I love this.
So this is another one. You know,
I love it. What is this one called?
I don't got no name. It's gonna be a sponsor gonna give it a name.
Yeah, sponsor. And are you affordable in your sponsorships? How can people contribute to QK Bay and Black Bucket Puppetry?
So QK Bay is my freelance business, and that's where you get all the things and the things. Now Black Bucket Puppetry, if you go to the Instagram Black Bucket Puppetry and click the link, it tells you what I'm doing. If you start sponsoring out at $30, you will be rolled into the $50 tier, which you can get if you're in the US. You can get a custom paper puppet. So I made so many paper puppets, and can you hear me that bag? So I just made a puppet for somebody, and it's in a nice little bag.
Yes.
In there,
Wait, is that a branded mailer?
Yes, it is.
Excuse the fuck out of me, Quincy Keith.
Oh yes. Oh yes, baby.
Oh.
Yes. I do the things that people just don't know. I can't say it out loud, but oh yes.
That's wonderful. That I had not seen that before.
Oh yes. You know, I do a lot of things, and in this, so this is a custom puppet. So in that bag is like a wooden puppet, like this. There's a lot of stuff in that bag that the customer buy. And if you ever want a puppet, a sock puppet is $30, and it will take 2 or 3 weeks to build it out because I'm trying to put all the stuff and getting all the stuff in there. It's a lot of stuff I get, and you're like, oh, thank you.
I appreciate you, Quincy. Hopefully you'll be back tomorrow to tell us more about that. Poppy Water, we got 3 minutes on the clock before my next meeting. I'm doing a progress meeting and a dream coaching. I've started calling myself a bit of a dream doula. I help people push the baby that you're dreaming to the world. What are you doing, Brentley, today into tomorrow in your part of Love and Action Network?
held tonight is actually going to be guest hosted by Andre and the Flow, Dr. Flow. And that's mainly what we have going on tonight. And you may join our WhatsApp communities and things of that. We will be tomorrow morning kicking off our workings with Kwanzaa, starting 365 days of Kwanzaa in the morning at 11:30 a.m. And I want to be introducing Kuchu Kwanzaa, which is a concept that Kwanzaa taking in queerness and accounting for queer Africanness.
Amazing, amazing. And where can people find you next on live and on TikTok?
You'll find me tomorrow at 11:30. And unless I come in tonight at the 8 o'clock show with Dr. Flo, which I should be on shift. So you actually can find me tonight at 8 as well. Right after Waiting to Exhale. I'll be there.
Amazing, amazing. All right, 1 minute to go. Let me bless the people real quick before I head into my meeting with Amy Sue. Amy Sue is another collaborator that's coming on to help us with spiritual summits. It's all good, Quincy. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord of love. Amy Sue will be here in our spiritual summits very, very soon. The Reiki Room is doing spiritual summits with us. I would love to coordinate with Grand Master to do a poetry slam. I would love to do a community poetry slam. I would love to do a shoot your shot room for all the people who want to get things licked. And there's just tons of wonderful things coming out of our ecosystem of love. So you're loved and lovable too, Grandmaster. It's always just 1 hour every day of love, and then we hop off. I will see y'all later tonight at 6:30 for Waiting to Exhale. I also will see you at 8 o'clock. Actually, no. Tonight I'm going to be doing Waiting to Exhale from 6:30 until 7. Then I'll be jumping over to We Need to Talk Station to do a interview and promo feature of myself and my businesses and my brands and my love from 7 until 9. And so we invite Poppy Water to come and join us over in We Need to Talk Station to talk about all the work that we're doing with Love in Action Network and beyond. And then after that, tomorrow back at noon, we invite you back. Tell your friends that every day at noon Eastern, we are amplifying love and helping people make their dreams come true. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of all suffering. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of all suffering. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of all suffering. May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be free of all suffering. May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be free of all suffering. May I today and every day be happy and healthy and free of all suffering. And may love hold me today. Love, big love, hold me in its big, big hands. As above, so below. As above, so below. As above, so below. Amen. Ashe. And so it is. Namaste. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Grandmaster. Thank you, Quincy Keith. Shout out to QK Bay and Black Bucket. Yes. Namaskar. Namaskar. Peace and blessings, everybody. What, King?
I said thank you, Dr. Flo.
Oh my gosh. It's a pleasure. You're easy to love.